Hello. So I just finished getting ready and I got some stuff in the books today. We're gonna make some stuff. We're gonna make some coffee. We're gonna make some muffins. And we're gonna go look for parts of my Halloween costume. So let's get into that coffee. Alright, so we're making like a pumpkin cream cold brew situation here. And the first thing I'm doing is I'm filling up 2 glasses with ice. I'm making 2 of these, one for my husband, one for me. Alright, for the cream I'm doing a fourth a cup of heavy whipping cream, half a cup of almond milk. And remember, this is for 2 drinks. I'm doing 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. And then 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. And then just like a splash of whatever coffee syrup you have on hand. I'm using, I think, pumpkin caramel or something like that. I bought this little like whisk thing. You could just use your blender. I always used to use my blender, but this whisk thing really makes a difference. I didn't think it was going to, but it totally does. And then I'm doing like, I would say a cup of cold brew, maybe more, and then I ran out of cold brew, so I'm using old coffee that I just put in the refrigerator and I made a total mess. I'm adding that cream cold foam on top. And that's it. I'll have the recipe below as well, since that was kind of fast. Alright, next for the muffins, I'm using someone else's recipe, so I'm going to link it for you below. And then you can go to their recipe. I won't spill any of their secrets, but the recipe does call for sugar. I'm using stevia because I could not find my sugar anywhere. Another thing not in the recipe that I'm going to add that really makes a difference is this like Streusel topping. To make that, I would say about like a cup of flour. And then, I know that's so gross, I just used my bare hands, but I'm using brown sugar. I think 1/2 cup to a cup of brown sugar, and then like a teaspoon of cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice. Then I'm using like 2 tablespoons of butter. I would recommend using 2 to 3. And then I'm just like cutting. They have a special tool for this, but I don't have it. So I'm just using a fork to like cut the butter into small pieces and cover those pieces with the like flour sugar mixture. And then you put that on top of the muffins, like I'll show in a second. See, it's on top of the muffins. It doesn't have to be perfect or beautiful. And then I'm popping those in the oven at 325 for like 20 minutes. For my Halloween costume, I'm going as Velma, basic, but I thought with the hair that would be working. Words. But I need a skirt, I need a red skirt. And I also need red shoes, if I can find them. But I'm gonna go to the thrift store and see what I can find, because I don't really need anything new for a costume that I'm gonna wear one time. So, let's see what I find. So, hi, it's the next day. They had, at the thrift store, we went to 2. There were no red shoes. Well, there were some red shoes, but there were no red shoes that were my size or what I was looking for. So, no red shoes, but I did find a like skirt suit. Is that what it's called? I don't know. But I found this skirt and this blazer, and they were like $1 for the set. So I was like, even if the skirt doesn't work out, this is a cool blazer. I think. I'll try it on in a minute.
All right, and then I'm trying on the blazer, and as you can tell, I don't know how to model things. This is not the outfit that I would wear this blazer with. I'm fixing the shoulder pads. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of room here in this skirt, so I've got to try to make it smaller to fit me. So what I'm doing for that is I'm wearing the skirt inside out and backwards, and then I'm kind of pinching it on either side of the zipper to like see how much I need to sew, and then I'm going to sew a dart. And so I'm going to pin those two things that I'm pinching there. I'm pinning it with pins. And the reason that I'm choosing to sew this instead of just pin it, and I'm drawing a line to sew down, the reason I'm going to sew this instead of just pinning it is because I thought that would look better and be easier, because I'm just sewing two straight lines, but you know, it's never easy, as you'll see. And as you can see, I'm sewing that first dart without a hitch. It went really well, the first straight line. I was able to get through the whole thing. Then I went on to the second dart, and yeah, it didn't go as well as this one. The thread broke, and that was not fun. So then I rethreaded the needle and the bobbin and all that jazz, and I was back in business, and my needle broke.
Seriously, why does this always happen to me? What am I doing wrong?
And I'm out of needles, so I just decided to sew the rest by hand. And again, here I am. I don't know how to model, but it works. I'm showing you the darts, not my butt. And you can kind of see them, but it's all right. It works. I mean, it was like 50 cents, so it works.
Well, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for joining me. If you liked this stuff and you want to subscribe, that would be cool. And if you like this video and you want to give it a thumbs up, that would be cool. And have a great whatever you're having.